everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a small but fascinating creature that has captured the human imagination for centuries, the mouse. Whether you think of them as cute little creatures or pesky rodents, there's a lot more to mice than meets the eye. In this video, we'll explore everything from their biology, behavior, and ecology to their roles in popular culture and even how they interact with us. So stick around as we take a deep dive into the world of mice. First things first, let's talk about what exactly a mouse is. Mice belong to the family Muridae, which is the largest family of mammals, and they are part of the Rodentia order. There are over 30 species of mice worldwide, but the most common and widely recognized is the house mouse. Mice are small nocturnal creatures, often characterized by their pointed snouts, large ears, and long, slender tails. They usually range in size from 3 to 10 inches long, depending on the species. They're also known for their remarkable ability to reproduce quickly. A single female mouse can have up to 10 litters per year, with each litter containing 5 to 10 pups. But what makes mice so interesting is their versatility. They can adapt to almost any environment, from forests to urban cities, which is why they've been so successful as a species. Mice may be small, but they have some pretty impressive biological traits. Let's take a closer look at their anatomy and abilities. Mice have highly developed senses, especially when it comes to hearing and smell. Their acute hearing helps them detect predators, while their sense of smell is so powerful that they can detect food or mates from great distances. Their whiskers are incredibly sensitive, and they use them to navigate dark spaces or narrow areas. Think of them as the mouse's built-in radar system. One of the most famous features of mice is their constantly growing teeth. Mice's incisors grow continuously throughout their lives, which is why they have to gnaw on objects like wood, metal, and even plastic to keep their teeth from growing too long. Cut to a shot of a mouse gnawing on something like a piece of wood or a toy. Reproduction. As we mentioned, mice are notorious for their reproductive rate. They reach sexual maturity in just 5 to 8 weeks and can reproduce year-round. In fact, some species can breed throughout the year, contributing to their rapid population growth. These traits, combined with their small size and agility, make mice incredibly efficient survivors in a variety of environments. Now let's talk about the role of mice in the wild and their impact on ecosystems. Ecological role. Mice play a critical role in the food chain. They are prey for a wide range of animals, including snakes, birds of prey, and carnivorous mammals. Without mice, many predators would struggle to find food. But they also serve another important function. They help to disperse seeds and fungi. As they scurry around for food, they inadvertently help spread these materials, contributing to plant growth and biodiversity. Mice are incredibly adaptable and can live in a variety of habitats, from forests and grasslands to urban environments. In the wild, they are typically found in burrows or nests built in sheltered locations. Mice are nocturnal, meaning they're most active at night, which helps them avoid predators and search for food in peace. Whether they're foraging for food or burrowing underground, mice are an essential part of many ecosystems, supporting a healthy balance between predators and prey. Now, we can't talk about mice without mentioning their complicated relationship with humans. Over the centuries, mice have been both beloved pets and persistent pests. Mice are popular pets, especially in households where people want a low-maintenance companion. They can be kept in small cages or tanks, and with the right care, mice can live for 2 to 3 years. People love them for their playful nature and curiosity. If you've ever owned a pet mouse, you know they love to explore their surroundings and are incredibly active, making them fun to watch. On the flip side, mice are often seen as pests. Their tendency to invade homes, particularly in the colder months, can lead to infestations. They're notorious for chewing through wires, furniture, and food supplies. Mice are also carriers of diseases like hantavirus, salmonella, and leptospirosis, which is why it's important to keep them out of homes and businesses. Cut to footage of a mouse in a home, chewing on a piece of food or exploring kitchen cabinets. Mice are highly resourceful, and if they find a way into your home, it can be tough to get rid of them. but there are plenty of humane traps and deterrents to keep them at bay if you don't want to resort to poisons or traditional traps. Despite their status as pests, mice have a surprisingly strong presence in popular culture. From cartoons to movies, these small creatures have captured the hearts of millions. Let's start with the most famous mouse of all time, Mickey Mouse. Created by Walt Disney in 1928, Mickey has become the face of the Disney empire, symbolizing joy, adventure, and childhood nostalgia. Mice have also appeared in a variety of other beloved films and stories. From Stuart Little to The Tale of Despereaux, mice are often depicted as intelligent, brave, and kind-hearted characters, often going on big adventures or outsmarting bigger, more menacing animals. Even in more serious stories, like Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck, mice are used symbolically to represent innocence and vulnerability. So while real-life mice might not be the most glamorous creatures, in the world of fiction, they've become symbols of hope, courage, and sometimes mischief. Before we wrap up, here are some fun and surprising facts about mice. Mice can fit through openings as small as a pencil's width, thanks to their flexible rib cage and lack of a collarbone. This is one reason they're so hard to keep out of homes. Mice can swim across water. They are capable of holding their breath for up to 3 minutes and have even been known to survive in flooded environments. Despite their small size, mice have great spatial memory. They can remember paths and obstacles in complex environments, which is why they're often used in scientific studies on learning and memory. Mice might be small, but they're definitely full of surprises. And that's a wrap on today's deep dive into the world of mice. From their fascinating biology and roles in ecosystems to their appearances in popular culture, it's clear that mice are much more than just little rodents. They've earned their place in our homes, stories, and hearts. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more interesting deep dives, and let me know in the comments. Do you have any cool mouse facts or personal experiences? I'd love to hear them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.